all of all, Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist, one, two, and all of all in between. This is for the absolute positive, good God, and truth of you only crossing bigger and better. If you think about anything good, like I've stated in other previous videos, as truth, right? You can only stay or be connected to anything that feels that way one more positive from the inside out at 360 degrees than all negativity. That is the good truth of feeling that way. You see, when you feel good as truth, right, it's the more positive of you inside out at 360 degrees to the reality check of what's expressing that to you or the way you feel about yourself here and now. Okay, that's the bigger and better of it. Okay, and the good truth of that articulation is the life of Jesus Christ, one who only crossed all faithful negativity back one more positive. The only way you can add up, stay, or be good as truth. Hence, it's the thieving Holy Spirit out, the more positive energy than all negativity of mankind I am. The foreverlasting peace that never dies of the God of Allah of all foreverlasting peace I am. The bad way, neutral or nothing. To cross one more positive, right, as your circuitry, right, is not only the good truth of all shape, form, and mass of matter, only crossing bigger and better to the here and now of it in a positive universe, right? All atoms' creation of existence are only created indestructible that way. Meaning, their circuitry is only one more positive here and now, bigger and better than all negativity that would not have them here and now. When they bond, they only bond two or more Christ-like, one more positive with their circuitry, right? With two or more atoms to make the good God and truth of every shape, form, and mass you can think of, not to exclude every dimension of time and space you can think of, and every shape, form, and mass of God you can think of as their circuitry of the God of Allah of all for everlasting peace. The good truth of Jesus Christ, right? The absolute bigger, better, triple mel energy of the thieving Holy Spirit out, good God and truth of all reality check of mankind I am, only crossing bigger and better. And like I've stated in previous videos, everything creation applied one to the here and now existence of this universe, a more positive universe, is created by the seeds of it as atoms, as the smallest matter of absolute good as truth there is that cannot be destroyed. And all else that is less than one more positive, good as the truth of the universe, good as the truth of the circuitry of the atom man evolved of all I am, the good truth of the life of Jesus Christ, the absolute bigger and better of the God of all creation of existence, Allah of all for everlasting peace that never dies I am, right, is always, right, in a state of decay and disintegration. And like I was stating to the physics departments of the world, all these dynasties that's come and gone, and all of these people that nobody remember and never will remember, right, only died one way, of being less than one more positive always, articulating back good as truth when crisscrossed with all negativity. The only way you can add up, stay, or be good as truth, right, one with God, here and now, as the truth of you, only crossing the bigger and better, more positive and good than negative, as your here and now absolute of reality, as your circuitry that never dies, a negative to one neutral nothing. And it's all because of faith. All faith is a bias, and it is a unevolved articulation to what is good as truth, and that's why no faith is good as truth, okay? And it all comes from Pistis Sophia, right? Being created through God, turning down less than male energy, a positive flow of energy, right? He created Pistis Sophia as a negative, right? And as this negative grew, right? What happened is, before the God of Allah of all for everlasting peace, right? I am, let it cross to one nothing, because when you put positive energy into a negative matter, that's what you're doing. You're causing that negativity to grow and consume itself to one nothing. He turned back up to light speed, right? And caused her to explode out with two types of energy. One is the more positive energy of God. It's the good truth of all shape, form, and mass, to the bigger and better of the here and now of all reality check. And the other is a snake of energy with a negative bite that always goes to the point of the neutron. And it is the static, twisted, scattered, undefined energy of all matter. And when all these matters came together, okay, when all this energy and matter came together, the first sustainable atom of the good truth of God, of the life of Jesus Christ, was created, okay, by the bigger, better energy, male energy of God, of all I am, overwhelming the negative of the neutron, which is never neutral. If that atom, right, to make the atom, and if the atom doesn't stay more positively charged, the neutron or the atom isn't neutral. It's a backfire through the neutron, and it causes it to become slightly radioactive, and that's what causes the positive energy to become electronegative energy, okay? To have a bite, because in reality check, it causes it to become less than pure energy, okay? And that bite is the snake bite of all faith, because when you're crossing with faith instead of back more positive, right? Good as truth, the bad way, neutral, nothing, right? When you're crossing more positive than negative, and that is the bad way, neutral, nothing, right? You are good. That is the truth. And the bigger and better of you will be a reflection of it here and now. But if you don't know to always do that, right, then you're always in a bad way state of decay and disintegration with all things, right, that are negative, blind, and undefined, to articulate them back one more positive, always not to let them grow and consume you with decay and disintegration to one neutral nothing of you here and now. And that's why in the multi-world theory and in the multi-universe theory, all of these realms, all of these times, all of these peoples, all these places, right, they can, will, and do exist, but to the reality check of only one way of them to keep on existing, and that is to be more positive always, good as the truth, right, of the circuitry of an indestructible atom of the holy universe, right, only crossing to an absolute bigger, better of them here and now, bigger and better than all negativity that could destroy what they are of bonding matter to one neutral nothing here and now. The state of one more positive than all negativity, which your circuitry is the only light, joy, warmth, good God or truth, Holy Spirit, for everlasting peace, all will ever know or be. It's the state that all embodied matter is stated good to the truth of their shape, form, and mass, only crossing an absolute bigger, better of them here and now, infinitely more positive and good forever in reality check, because you can't kill something. only crossing more positive preset to only add up good as truth. That's the only way you can stay or be good as truth. Again, to an absolute bigger, better of you here and now. And that is the absolute bigger, better of you here and now as a reality check than a negative way, because you will always be good as truth. One more positive than that. And that is a fact of God check from the Full Thief Man, God King, Adam Man's first evolved, the triple male of all I am. Peace.